way for Santa, featuring the band you just heard, Primus, and A Perfect Circle and Pucifer, all celebrating Maynard's 60th birthday. That's up in Phoenix. And Weirdo,
Yes.
I want to play a game.
Okay.
All right, let's meet our contestants. On line one, we have Steve, who was just yelling at his coworker and saying, well, I'm not going to even work with you anymore. We're just going to be separate.
All right. He's
All right. So I heard all that, Steve. I know you were hearing the song, but I heard you, and you're just basically like, yeah, you know what? We're not going to work together anymore after this. But yes, good morning, Steve. On line two, we have a very serious Gabriel. Good morning, Gabriel.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, so Gabriel has his game face on. And you know what I like to do with contestants before we play the game? I like to introduce them to each other, right? New friends.
Right.
And like, hey, you know, they meet each other. And like Steve's like, hey, Gabriel, it's nice to meet you. Gabriel's like, yeah, you're going to die, bitch. I'm like, damn. All right, well. That's how we play the last word. So it's a verbal hot potato game. These are our last tickets for Santa that we're giving away this week. And so we know how it goes. I'm going to give you a category. We'll start off with one contestant. You guys are going to answer back and forth, giving acceptable answers for that category within a 30-second round. When the 30 seconds runs out, whoever got the last acceptable word in before the timer runs out gets the round best of three, gets those tickets for Tool. Well, not Tool, but Maynard, Pucifer, and Perfect Circle. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's Santa. You guys know by now. Why am I even repeating it? I've been saying it all week. All right, let's get right into it. We'll start off with line one, Steve. Are you ready, Steve?
ready.
Okay, here we go. Steve, name a word that rhymes with election. Go.
Erection.
Erection.
There we go.
That's right. Gabriel.
Selection.
Selection.
All right.
Yes. Steve.
Protection.
Protection on the erection. Yes. Gabriel.
Direction.
Direction. Yes. Steve.
Wow.
Oh,
Matraction.
no, you got
No.
yeah, no, you were trying to make up a word at the very end, but unfortunately ran out of time on that. One round goes to Gabriel. Now, Gabriel got the first round, and he gets to start off the second round. So, Gabriel, if you win this second round, you're going to make this game quick and easy. Steve, you need to win this round to stay in the game, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Gabriel, 30 seconds on the clock will begin when I finish asking you this. Name something that gets pumped up and go.
Your queue,
Q. Pause.
like online, you're bumped up in queue.
Pumped up. I need pumped up.
Oh, pumped up a ball.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Ball.
I'm
That's
sorry.
good. All right. You're good. All right. Steve.
Tire.
A tire. Yes. Gabriel.
Your ego.
Yep. For sure. Steve.
People at a concert.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Gabriel.
Your chest.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Steve.
Your arms.
Yep. Gabriel.
Your income.
Your income gets pumped up. What do you say, weirdo?
Mm-mm.
Like
Oh.
it's like
Yeah, no, you got to give too much definition on that. I don't think that'll work.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give the round to Steve on that one. There was excellent answers
Okay,
all the way
yeah,
through.
cool.
Yeah, because we know we're like pumped up ego or income, like not in this economy, Gabriel. Come on. All right, so we're down to the final round. It is sudden death. Steve is going to start it off. Whoever gets this last round will win those tickets for Santa. That's Maynard's 60th birthday celebration with Primus and Perfect Circle and Pucifer on April 17th. So here it is. 30 seconds on the clock will begin when I finish asking this to you, Steve. Name your favorite thing to do at parties and go.
Drink.
Drink. Gabriel.
Dance.
Dance.
Nice.
Steve.
Beer pong.
Beer pong. Yeah. Gabriel.
Charades.
Charades. Okay. Steve.
Unwrap presents.
Unwrap presents. Okay. Steve or Gabriel.
Have a sing along.
All right. Steve.
Hit on drunk girls.
All right. Gabriel.
Hit on drunk guys.
Oh,
No.
unfortunately, you ran out of time.
Yes.
Ah.
First of all, nobody
Come
said
on, I
my
was in the
favorite.
middle of-
My favorite thing to do at a
I was
party
in
is
the middle.
leave.
What was your favorite thing, Burrito?
To leave.
Oh, your favorite thing. Yeah. Gabriel said he was in the middle, but unfortunately you were not. And you'll be able to see that, Gabriel, on the replay because we started the podcast broadcast stream. So you can check it out, youtube.com/beefvegan. It is unfortunate. And I'm sorry that you did not get the last word. Next week, though, all next week, we will be live on the air when nobody else is. And we'll be giving away tickets for Burt Kreischer. He's going to be coming to town. So
super exciting.
That plus a bunch of other stuff. So unfortunately, Gabriel, you did not get the last word this morning. That's good news for Steve. Congratulations, Steve.
Right on.
All right. And you can check out that instant replay, Gabriel. I swear, I'm not boning you. That's Weirdo's job. All right. I'll stay on the line, Steve. I'm going to get all your info. We're going to hit the reset on the FM side. Keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. We got so much more, including your confession session coming up next. So don't go away. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. All right. So we're going to get Steve's information. Good morning, everybody on the stream. It's good to see you. And earlier this morning, we opened up the show like this. Let's check it out.
Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live from Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful payday Friday, December 15th. Good morning, Weirdo.
Good morning.
And good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show, man. We are going to end the week with a bang. We have lots of guests coming by today. We're going to have lots of fun. Today on the show, we're going to have Michael and Shane from Next Level. They're going to be coming in with 4 different breakfast burritos from premier breakfast burrito locations around town.
Okay.
I'm going to do a blind taste test. We're going to try to see who has the best breakfast burrito in town. That's going to be some fun food porn later on.
Okay.
And then a lot more. We're going to also have Robert from Late to the Party pop in on the podcast broadcast. Let us know what his top 3 shows of the year are, and so much more. Surprise guests, and it's just going to be a fiesta. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good. And we're gearing up for, me personally, I'm gearing up for a weekend of hockey games. So, tonight's game is a college night for Tucson Roadrunners. Tomorrow night's the biggest night of the year with Teddy Bear Toss. So we're gearing up for that. And I might even put a couple people on my guest list.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Now, is your neck feeling well adjusted? You went to the chiropractor yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it out of whack?
Yes.
Yeah. I imagine having 2 boyfriends, you would have a lot of neck issues. What is
That's
that
not where it came from.
Oh, well, I don't know. Did you have neck issues before you had 2 boyfriends?
That's not fair.
Well, okay. So is the neck issues developed over the last, say, I don't know, 18 months, 24 months?
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see what I'm saying. That's
Mhm.
overtime. I know. Well, you're a giver, and I do, I respect that. I appreciate that. But did the chiropractor say anything like, wow, man, this neck has been really going to town?
No.
Okay.
He is aware of my situation.
Yeah.
And he keeps it very professional.
Yeah. He's like, okay, so since I am very aware of your situation, so I got a roadmap here of what we need to adjust. We'll do the neck for sure. I'll pop your hips back into place. Got to do that. Right. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah. Hips and neck, and you're good to go. Get back out there, lady. You're back in the game.
No more excuses.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's the thing. It's just it's highly coincidental. Just extremely
Super coincidental.
Speaking of coincidences, I'll give you a scary coincidence. Now, we were buzzing about the movie with Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke that came out on Netflix, and it's like this setup of a realistic kind of apocalyptic tale. Right. And now it's set back in Long Island, New York. And basically the summary of the movie is there's a cyber attack. She kind of shuts everything down and it breeds chaos. And that's all I'm going to tell you about that movie. You got to check it out, though. It's a trip. It's from the creator, Mr. Robot. But
Leave the World Behind?
Yeah, Leave the World Behind.
Okay.
Thank you for that. So That just came out. So imagine you live in the East Coast, like New York and New Jersey. You watch Leave the World Behind. You get a little freaked out because A, it's set in your own backyard. And then B, you're like, man, that's a very possible situation. And while you're kind of like, sitting around watching the credits roll, talking about how realistic this may be, the power goes out.
Oh.
And it goes out all over the state and all over the state next to you because there was a massive power outage sparked by what they're saying was an explosion at the Con Edison plant in New York. And there's tons of crazy footage already starting to amass. I mean, I got one video that I pulled up that I'm looking at that shows the New York Fire Department rescuing people who are stuck in a elevator in a high rise.
Oh my God, that is a huge fear of mine. To like lose power, be stuck in a box in the complete dark and like an elevator. Like,
Yeah. I think that's like the premise of the movie Devil.
Yes.
Yeah. It is super freaky, right? So it looks like they're starting to restore power, but again, a very scary situation. And that's only the tip of the iceberg as far as reports of like the chaos. Because what happens is you get this kind of mass chaos and mass, chaotic behavior and energy. Everything goes out. You're like, oh no, the lights are out. Are they not coming back on? Are we looting? Is it looting season right before Christmas? So I mean, really, it's a bad situation. But even more so for those couch potatoes who literally just watched that movie,
right,
and was like, "It's happening! Hide the peanut butter in the water."
Right. I just watched this movie, and now it's The Purge. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But the good news, it wasn't a cyber attack. Okay.
Okay.
Bad news is there's still probably people trapped in elevators all over New York City and stuff.
Did they find out what caused it?
Yeah. The explosion at the Con Edison plant.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, apparently there was just a big explosion, and right now it looks like just technical error, one of those things, not an attack, which is good.
Right.
Is good, but who knows? Yeah. I don't mean to start off the show doom and gloom. I'm just saying, our power's on today. It's gonna be a good day, Tucson.
Now, granted, whenever I'm watching like apocalyptic movies and like maybe they show a map of the affected area, I always look towards where we're at. And typically, like even in the movie Day After Tomorrow, like as you see the ice come down, it starts to dissipate once you get to us. And I'm like, see, more advantages of living in Tucson. Nobody cares to attack us.
Let's hope. Yeah. They're like, that place already been attacked.
Right.
By the economy. Nah. Right.
Thanks, economy.
Right. Let's get this show moving on a positive note. We got your Morning Moron coming up after Asking Alexandra. I'm going to kick things off with the deep track that we don't get to hear all the time, but I know a lot of you love this song. I know I do. It's Pepper. Give It Up on Rock 102.1 KFMA. One of the songs of the year.
Yes.
You heard. All right, we're back here live on the podcast broadcast as we get ready for the Morning Moron. We got Kinks to talk about. Of course, Weirdos here doing our confession session next, and a lot of food porn as we're going to have Michael and Shane from Watch Next Level in studio with a bunch of breakfast burritos. Chef Gary's going to be popping in as well. I should be getting a visit here from, let me check my messages again. So this will be really cool and a good way to kind of plug the teddy bear toss that is happening. AZ Rescue Life is going to swing by with 2 big bags full of teddy bears because unfortunately they're not going to be able to make it to the game on Saturday. But I will take those teddy bears and I will give them to people that come out to the teddy bear toss game on Saturday.
Nice.
Who don't have teddy bears.
Nice.
So they can throw it on the ice when it's ready to go and just give us more stuff to kind of like work out. And so was it John, and what is John's lovely wife's name? I should have it here somewhere. I'll figure it out. Let's see, Bree, John and Bree. So John and Bree should be stopping by here soon. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. We, like I said, it's Friday, so we like to have fun on Fridays, make it fiesta. And with everything on top of that, we have Robert from Late to the Party going to be joining us via satellite, giving us his top 3 movies of television shows of 2023.
Nice.
That's the year, yeah.
Oh.
So Late to the Party, bam. Sending that invite now.
Nice.
For whatever reason, thank you for saying nice 17 times.
I know.
I'm glad it's so nice.
I know. I'm super with it today.
No, I mean, I think we're both in that realm, right? Like, kind of like, it's been a weird week just because we had our Christmas party on Wednesday, kind of threw off our schedule a little bit. So we're ready to wrap up this week. And then next week is going to be a 4-day week for us because we're going to be off on Friday. But I think I'm still going to be doing a live stream podcast, but I won't be like, it will be like a best of podcast, possibly on Friday.
Yeah.
So our big like end of the year show technically is on Thursday.
Mhm.
All hands will be on deck for that one. We will have fun. I have clips that I'll be working on here all throughout the week to be able to share, including some highlights from the year. So we're going to see how that works out.
Right. And I am definitely in that mode of like, just get to Christmas break.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to have a little bit of time off.
Yeah. And we'll have a couple weeks off. Let me
Mhm.
ask you guys this on the stream. Would you still ride with us if we ended up going from instead of 6 to 10 a.m. from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., do an afternoon drive and then doing the podcast broadcasts from like either 3 to 5 or 4 to 6?
Mhm.
So let me know in the comments how upset you would be, because this is something that I am. Oh, Nick said yes, so that's good. This is something that I've been considering and proposing to happen, only because look, I've always done morning drive because I want the prime slot. I want the slot where there's the most people in their vehicles, the largest potential audience to be able to gather up, build what they call cume, which is the number of people listen to the show, and then everything else. Now, we spent the entire 2023 at number 1 in many key demos, like men 25 all the way up to like 54, right? So, and then our female demos grew. All this year has been wildly successful, and we thank you, obviously, because a lot of you have been day one, and that's not overlooked or forgotten. Without the feedback, the support, none of this would obviously have happened.
Yeah,
right?
I was about to say we're asking the ride or dies.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I do think, let's see, it's often difficult to catch the podcast because of work. Right. And yeah. So, and I look at it like this, there's so many different pros. It's hard to find a con, even though making a move like that is kind of scary, because for over 15 years, I've been doing the morning radio life, but that's a difficult life to do. As you know, you guys wake up early, but going to bed early. And then a lot of times the opportunity is late at night, with the different concerts and guests that are coming to town. So I want to seize the opportunity to have as much resources as possible. So not only can we dominate on the FM airways, but we can continue to expand our influence around the country and in the world, because the internet is a beautiful thing like that. So, so there's lots of positives on the potential. But I mean, I've been driving around this city here for a long time. And ever since pandemic, it seems like when I have days off and I'm driving around in the morning, I'm not stuck in traffic.
No, not for that long at all.
Yeah. But, in the afternoon from 2 on, if I want to go 3 blocks, it takes me 45 minutes.
Yes.
Now, as maddening as that is, as a resident here, it's also an opportunity. I look at all those cars and I'm like, fuck, bro. Those are all people who are dying to be entertained. Yeah. And I know in the afternoon, there's not a single show out there that's worth a shit. Not a single one. I wouldn't be that one. And with that will give us opportunities to do shows live at venues. Yeah. And like open up a world of creative and fun possibilities. But we'll get more into that here in a second. We got 5 seconds in the confession session, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't mean to get you all like tantalized and then be like, boop. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents.
I feel like that's your MO.
Why, just tickle you? Get you
just
excited?
Tantalizing and then boop, bye.
Yeah, I know. That's my style. All right, we do have Weirdo here, as always, and on Fridays. And she gets anonymous emails all the time of our listeners basically getting the burden off of their chest, right? Just giving anonymous confessions to her that they could share. It does help. Sometimes we give advice back. And this is the confession session. Weirdo, get into it.
Well, this week I've had a theme.
All right, what's your theme?
A lot of women are not happy with their boyfriends.
Okay.
So hopefully you'll be able to give some advice.
A lot of women
male.
aren't happy with their boyfriends. Well, for being a former boyfriend that a lot of women have been unhappy with, I don't know if I got the best advice.
Maybe you've learned along the way. At least I would hope. All right, first one. My boyfriend has become so boring. We've been together for 3 years, and 4 months ago, out of the blue, with no explanation, he stopped drinking and even stopped staying up past 9 p.m. He now hates leaving the house unless it's for work or the gym. which I mean, like, good for him, I guess, but I want to keep partying, and I'm finding myself dreading coming home. What do I do now?
Well, you know what? This sucks for her because he matured. She has not. And, doesn't have her she hasn't soaked her wild oats or whatever the saying may be. I'll tell you what. If it's not compatible, you're going to leave. But I'll tell you in hindsight, you're probably going to regret it. This dude does sound like he got his act together to a certain extent, and he's ready to mature and take his next level of adulthood. And for many people, I know it's surprising because you get used to like hanging out with scumbags and people who party all the time.
Right.
And it's great to party when you're young. Eventually, the party, you got to do it in moderation. Because if you just continue to party like you do in your 20s, then you're in your 40s, you're not a partier anymore. You're a crackhead. Right?
Right. Well, and like I definitely can like relate to this because I've had relationships where it's like super compatible for like a certain amount of time and then suddenly like, oh no, we wanted two different things. So that sucks, but also like don't hang on too long.
Yeah,
just recognize it. You're not compatible anymore and move on.
This guy, he's like, he stopped being an alcoholic. He's going to the gym. So now he's like in really good shape. He looks and feels better than he ever has. And he won't like, get wasted and hit me. So I got to find somebody else. Okay, well, good luck with that, bro.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. All right, what's the next?
All right, my boy. So this one's specifically for Christmas. I don't know if you've ever like spoiled your present for your significant other or had it done for you, but this is what happened. My boyfriend and I went out the other night and expressed to him how excited I was for his Christmas present. We both absolutely suck at surprises, so we both agreed to spoil it.
Okay.
So he is getting me an electric blemish remover. His reasoning? He gets the ick when I pop my pimples and it scabs over. I laughed it off, but it honestly hurt. I don't know if I'm being too emotional over it or if it's actually a good present.
I think it's a brilliant, thoughtful present,
As do I.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, if you're sitting here like, and maybe too, she's having like self-esteem issues about it. Because, right, it says it's leaving little scabs.
Yeah, dude.
So getting this thing, hell yeah.
Scabs and scars, if anything, you just like, I got something for you that's going to help you out. Yeah, and, and at the same time, then I won't be grossed out. I mean, unless you just always want to do nothing but doggy. Aren't there other positions where you want to see his face? Well, then use the electric pimple popper. And electric pimple popper, you could go ahead and use that as a marketing campaign, a tagline. I know, stop. I'm on the air, bro. God, don't throw them at me. I need them in bags. I'm not organized. Get in here real quick.
It's a unicorn.
I know.
We're having teddy bears thrown at us.
Yeah, Anna just came in here, just started throwing teddy bears provided by John and Bree from Arizona Rescue Life. Hey, get on there, that stream there. So for real quick, say good morning, both of you.
Good morning, Tucson.
Yeah,
Good
get those
morning.
microphones on you, and you'll see that you're on the screen right now. So this is really cool. Now, John and Bree, I met up with them just last weekend at the Dugout when they were doing their Winter Fest, and they're there. They run a rescue, an animal rescue, and they house tons of dogs and animals and whatnot. And with that, they're always just major supporters of the community. Which I think is awesome. And they're big fans of the Roadrunners. And unfortunately, they can't make it to the Tucson Roadrunners teddy bear toss game this Saturday. So they decided to come by and I thought drop off a couple bags of teddy bears, not accost me in the middle of coming up with a catchphrase for electric pimple popper.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yes, these are soft. Where did you get all these teddy bears?
So we're partnered with PetSmart.
Okay.
And they do a fundraiser at the end of year. So we take the teddy bears, we work with the Shriners Hospital, Ronald McDonald. We try to spread them out all over so kids get something for Christmas.
Yeah, that's awesome. How many teddy bears do you think you guys got?
There's 4 bags, probably 100 in a bag, maybe.
Nice.
Wow.
So like 400, which is fantastic because obviously this game this year is such a big game for the Tucson Roadrunners, the biggest game of the year. And it's also a great opportunity for people to be involved in a very fun charity. As soon as the Roadrunners score, everybody in the arena that has a teddy bear then throws their teddy bear onto the ice and it just rains teddy bears, which is awesome. And, there's people who are going to be showing up to this game that possibly don't have a teddy bear, but now we're going to make sure everybody that walks through those doors will get a teddy bear if they didn't come to bring one. So everybody in the building at that game will be able to throw a teddy bear onto the ice once it scores. And I appreciate that so much. You guys are the best, dude. So Arizona Rescue Life, how long you guys been doing your animal rescue again?
Our personal rescue, the Arizona Rescue Life, almost 2 years now we've been open.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
And then how many dogs are you housing at your house right now?
There's 11 dogs at our house.
Yeah.
That includes our personal dogs. So
Yeah. How many personal dogs you guys have?
4.
Yeah, this is say. Yeah,
So 15 dogs.
yeah. And how many kids?
1.
Okay, only one kid. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
And
One
she's
teenager.
13. So
Yeah, so she's scooping a lot of poop for sure. We're going to keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast, but real quick, shout out how people can find out more information about you, about, being able to adopt any rescues this holiday season or next year after the holiday season, because you shouldn't adopt a dog for a gift for Christmas. I just want to throw that out there.
it's a 10 to 15 year commitment. It's not a
Yeah, exactly.
overnight thing.
So what's the website where people can find more information for both you, Bree and John?
It's azrescuelife.org.
ORG.
Mhm.
AZ Rescue Life. We're keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. We got more coming up next on Beef Vegan Presents, so don't go away. Clear.
That was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Just
Anna,
raining
Anna, you got too
stuffies.
excited. Don't. What are you throwing now?
My keys.
Oh,
Why are you
A
throwing
brick.
your keys?
Why would I?
Don't throw your keys.
Seis is here?
Yes. So they're gonna kick back in the lobby. I'm gonna have them up in like 9. We're doing a burrito taste testing thing. You want some breakfast burritos this morning? Yeah, I can smell it too.
mhm.
It looks like you got goodies too, huh?
Yes.
I do need Anna, I need those bags because
Ooh.
yeah, look at this. All right.
Hold on. What does it say?
You'll see. Here, I'm gonna show it. Don't ruin it.
Oh, this one says it's all fun and games until someone ends up in a cone.
Here, I'm gonna show that. Go ahead, put your go
Oh,
ahead
you,
and pull
yeah,
it
the
up.
camera's right there.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, and they make these as well, which is awesome.
Burrito,
Real Men Rescue.
Nice.
Nice.
and then
That
burrito
one's
and
a-
one.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that is beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Size you were,
Oh, it's tiny.
That one
not
there.
gonna move.
There we go. Oh,
the-
nice. And it's like an athletic material too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
the hair
love this
comes off.
material because
Oh.
with all the dogs at our house, you just go like this, and the dog hair comes off.
Yes.
Oh my God,
makes-
they handed me a youth extra large. It might still be too big.
Yeah, I was like small.
I mean, I can always get another one and make it
Yeah.
smaller for you.
You
And
just
what
tie
does
it up.
yours say?
Oh, it's the balls.
Balls.
Yeah. Say
Balls are
overrated.
overrated.
But
Yeah.
which I
Oh.
disagree strongly. I mean, balls the only thing I got going for me.
We've had a few people ask if they
For
could
you-
get that
anybody
for their
hear anything?
husband
Then I
because
saw
their
this toy
husband.
that
Here,
was
say it into the mic,
Yeah.
John. So because we're doing a stream right now, so people gotta understand what you're saying.
So I saw this toy, and I thought
Oh, shut
you
the
might
fuck
love
up.
it.
No, that is. Look at this. This is so.
The tail even goes out.
That's not good. That's
Oh.
not good. That's a violent way.
Ah, she's got teeth.
It's stuck. She's got teeth. Yeah, for everybody who loves toothy blowjobs. Yeah, you get this. Oh man. Oh yeah.
I saw that, and I immediately thought of you.
That is too funny. The dog light. Oh my god, they call it the
that's
dog light.
hilarious.
It's like a fleshlight. That's
Yep.
You're supposed to
insane.
put the treats in there for them to try to get.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, so you're not supposed to make love to it.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for telling me ahead of time. I would have learned the hard way.
Yeah, we
Ah.
recently just got a bunch of like puzzle feeders for our dogs because they are naughty.
Yes.
Yeah, they're very, very smart, and so they just get bored real fast.
I got animals all over the place.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, this, you don't put him on the board. That's only gonna mess things up, weirdo. And then we got to get a hard reset because we got to get a bunch of food going on and get
Mhm.
ready for Robert. But I appreciate you guys coming in and showing love. It's gonna be fantastic. I'll make sure also to be able to shout it out at the game and then hand these out to everybody who walks in without a teddy bear.
Perfect.
And then even people with teddy bears, give them multiple teddy bears. Man, it's gonna rain so many teddy bears this
We're a
Saturday,
good
dude.
Organization, so
Yeah,
glad
dude.
we can help you guys out.
Yeah, well,
Or
you know,
guinea pig.
I appreciate you guys all the way around. So, a real quick story: when I went there, and then Weirdo's just so distracted with playing with her
Oh,
toys.
there's a
Christmas
cat
came
somewhere,
early.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, and a dinosaur.
Yes.
So,
Oh.
but John and Bree listened to the show, and then John, such sweetheart. When I went up to Winterfest, he's like, "Hey, I know you got that cat. Here's a cat bag," and gave me a bag full of cat goodies.
Nice.
Yeah, so like the catnip toys, and you got another one.
Yep.
You guys are
For
too kind.
anybody else that's working here.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, no,
That's
we're just
cool.
gonna keep it for ourselves. All right. Well, let's get some pictures taken and stuff, and then we gotta clean up and get ready for our like blind food taste test and everything. But I appreciate you guys so much. We're gonna continue with our morning moron here on the stream, and we're gonna be back with Robert from Late to the Party and which breakfast burrito is best in town. We have 4 quality contenders that we're going to have to taste and eat, and it's going to be fantastic. So all that more coming up. So stick around. Everywhere you went.
Pretty much. I mean, we had it on heavy rotation there for a good 2 months. And then as I'm, perusing down Spotify's different, like, top of the metalcore list, top of the hard rock list, like, it's on every single one of them.
Good. As long as you just didn't hear it everywhere you went in your head, because I'd be concerned.
Well, I mean, there was a few times I woke up in the morning, it was stuck in my head.
Oh, no. All right. It's now 6:18 and time for your morning moron. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to tell you a story that's going to blow your mind.
Okay.
And you're going to have a visual of the morning moron. And I'm going to show you the mugshot. I have a feeling it's not going to match up with your visual.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get right into this story. Now, of course, the holidays are here. So there's a lot of holiday travel. With that is added stress, making airplanes, making it into the airport on time to catch your airplane.
Right.
The check-in process, the traffic, the whole thing. Even just getting a ride share or any, and the rates on that. I mean, stress goes through the roof this time of year, especially once we get closer and closer to the D-Day, which is Christmas, whatever. So this story has to do about that. A woman who's 27 years old got picked up by an Uber at a hotel in Austin on Sunday, and she was heading to the airport, but she was running late. So she was stressed. Her name was Nashua, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce her last name. And I'm sure I'm messing up her first name. The driver says that she got upset when she saw how long it was going to take to get there and wanted them to drive faster. But apparently he wouldn't. Like, she literally was like straight out of a movie saying, you need to step on it. And he's like, step on what, bitch? This is a Prius.
Yeah. It has a governor of 38 miles per hour.
Yeah. We'll get there, So out of nowhere, Nashua grabbed the driver's phone and chucked it out the window. Now you're like, whoa, a second. Immediately, you should get out of the car. But instead, the driver got out of the car and went to go grab the phone. That's when Nashua jumped in the driver's seat and stole the car. Now, she sped her ass to the airport and then just like parked it right there at the terminal and walked in. Left the keys in it. It was like valet, right? They'll take care of it for me. Not my car, not my problem.
She knows there's cameras, right?
No, she didn't even think about this. And the fact is, she must have had time because when cops did arrest her, and they did, because they found the vehicle, everything, it was very easy to spot and locate her. She had time to go to the gift shop and spend $100 with the credit card that the driver left behind in their car. Yeah,
My God.
Add on top of that, right? So it was actually about $120 worth of stuff. Now you're thinking, okay, when you hear a story like this woman is mentally ill. She's kind of like she's a criminal. She must be hardened, just looking rough. Here's the mugshot. Ready to get blown away? Damn is right. She is gorgeous. She's a special type of beautiful and crazy, a knockout in the sack, and that will probably murder somebody someday. But somebody who does not like to be late whatsoever. So this beautiful model of a woman, right, was so impatient that she stole an Uber, drove to the airport, then stole the credit card of the Uber driver. Then went on a shopping spree inside the airport while waiting for her flight to take off from Austin before she was obtained and charged. And then she'll probably get off lightly, to be honest with you. After a mugshot like that, I just fell in love. So I don't know how any judge is going to let not look at the mugshot and feel the same. But for all those reasons and more, this gorgeous model of a woman is today's morning moron.
But only if I can guarantee that it's been disinfected.
Oh, no.
Gross.
Good luck of that. We're on. Rock on 2.1 KFMA. We're back here live. It's chaos. Stop with the toys, weirdo. Get on the microphone. Again, we're on the radio, not just the podcast. I don't want any of those. Look, I love all the stuffed animals as well, but I want them in bags. I want them put away because we're going to eat a bunch of breakfast burritos. So I don't want to get food all over these things. You know what I mean? These got to be, these are for the kids. No, you don't understand. As much as you're trying to make it all pretty and girly, we're going to have like 10 people in this broom closet. We're not going to have room. So there's going to be stuff just falling everywhere, just in the way. That's the only thing. I'm all thinking it's cluttered and I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Like there's no room. And then we got to make room and get things organized and ready. Do you have headphones plugged in? No. Do we have plates set up? No. We have nothing. We are not ready for this, and it's going to be amazing. But Michael and Shane from Watch Next Level, Chef Gary, Seis is going to be in here. Somebody from Seis. Our 4 breakfast burritos that we're going to be eating today and seeing blind taste tests, seeing which breakfast burrito is our favorite is from these 4 places: Seis, Cowpig, Charro Concepts, and Barista Del Barrio. And all those aren't Filibertos. And I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be so good. I like Filibertos too, but I mean, breakfast burrito is like literally the food that I eat maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah, like, usually on a Friday is how I treat myself, is like when I get done with the show, I'll get myself a breakfast burrito, go home and, get all ready and enjoy. And that is literally like the kickoff to my weekend.
Yeah.
I enjoy it so much. It's the little things in life, weirdo. So we're getting ready for that. And of course, we're also going to have Robert from Late to the Party join us via stream. And he's going to give us a rundown of his top 3 television shows of 2023. And that's literally just the beginning of everything. So here's what we got to do. I got to hit a hard reset and clean this nonsense up.
Right.
All right. We're not turning this into your 12-year-old little girl's bedroom here. And I know. And then we're going to get ready for the fun and activities. You can join us, youtube.com/peakvegan, or keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right. So all that, I stand by all that. Earlier this morning, we talked kink life, and there was a bunch of lists that came out. They were fantastic. In case you missed it, went a little something like this. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Of course, that's Nirvana. It's that time of year again, weirdo. It's the time of year where porn companies and websites snitch us out on what we've been kinking out to and self-pleasuring to and all that nonsense. And I want to run down some of these lists. It's pretty eye-opening stuff. And actually, I'm excited about some of it because it makes me feel more normal.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes I doubt my normalcy. Like, am I strange? That like amateur MILF stuff? They're like, no, actually, you're on par. In fact, actually, Pornhub as an entity is maturing. It seems like a lot of us are appreciating the older woman. It's funny. We're growing into our kinks. I've been ahead of my time though. I'll be full honest with you. Full confession. I had a thing for older women since I was a young lad, right? Okay. And the age never changed. So I'm only just growing into my fetish. Right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So like if I when I'm 50, if I date another 50-year-old, I'm living my 14-year-old fantasy.
That is very true.
Yeah. And I'm very lucky on that. So I'll get into the Pornhub stuff here in a minute, but there was another website that full-blown just kind of blew out or let everyone know what our kinks were. It's a website called Clips for Sale.
Okay.
And they specialize in fetish content. So the really, really kinky stuff. And they posted their top searches of 2023. And number 1 is something that you might not be able to guess. All right. So if you were to guess the number 1 fetish of 2023, what would it be?
Like a kidnapping fantasy?
No, that's your fantasy. I'm saying for overall. Okay. And men, keep in mind, men are the majority. Women watch porn too. We know this for a fact. Okay. But men are the majority of creepazoids who are going to be on these websites. So I doubt any man really has a kidnap. Very few men have kidnapping fantasy.
Dominatrix. Having the woman take control, tell them what to do. Yeah. Something like that.
That's so 2004.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Get with the times.
I'm behind.
Yeah. Today is the top kink of 2023. Giantess porn. Yeah.
Like giantess, like ogre, like giant, like tall women?
Doesn't mean just tall. It's more about using camera tricks and other effects to create an illusion that someone's a giant, like a legitimate giant. So, someone like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Okay.
Yes. So Clips for Sale says giantess porn was their top search in the U.S., Japan, Mexico, and Australia. And they expect it to be big, no pun intended, next year too.
Oh my God, does this have something to do with the boys?
No, you
With
know,
that
that's the
scene?
opposite. That's the opposite in a way. But I mean, it's giant type porn, but they were looking for women.
Okay,
to be
got
the
it,
giants,
got it.
right? As we're looking in, Arizona is one of the states that were really into giantess porn. In fact, there was a ton of states on there. The list is too long, but pretty much the entire Southwest region. We were looking for, women who would be like Andre the Giant, but sexy. I'm sure
Well, then
Amazon style.
I am out of the running for that because I'm 5'3".
Right. I know. Well, that's another kink, and you're getting people excited. There are a few kinks out there that were tame in comparison. Tickling in Tennessee.
Okay.
Yoga pants in South Dakota, pantyhose in Missouri, socks in Louisiana and Wisconsin.
Socks.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
this, 1820?
Well, it's weird. Latex was the top search in New Mexico.
Okay.
Still a classic. Wrestling porn was number one in North Dakota, Oklahoma, and both Carolinas. And smoking porn was the top search in Connecticut, which has the lowest smoking rate in the nation.
Irony.
Yeah. Yeah, they just like to watch people smoke. They don't like to actually smoke. They're cuck smokers.
So hold like this is like smoking while in the middle of it, or just this weird like Stanley.
I have a feeling.
film?
I have a feeling sometimes you forget we're on the radio. I can't go into great detail of some of these like sexually explicit themes and whatnot. There are guidelines that I have to go for, but I will tell you on commercial break.
Okay.
And actually, I'll show you some clips. It's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Here's one that's super weird. Vore, VORE, was the top fetish in Vermont, Michigan, Iowa, and Hawaii. And it's the desire to eat or be eaten by another person.
So cannibalism.
Yes, but they call it vore to make it sexier.
Vore. Wow.
I know. People be weird, and clips for sale be snitching on all of them.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
this is
Rock
not
on
on my
2.1.
bingo card for 2023 at all.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Now,
repeating
Wyoming
F
might
My
be the
Life?
weirdest
I
state
got a
of them
doozy
all.
for you.
Yes,
give me your F
because
My
their
Life.
weirdest fetish and the fetish that
Okay,
they
so
search for the
listen,
most
I
on
just
clips for
started
sale.
as a supervisor at my
CPR
job.
porn.
I just got done.
So
with
yes,
training,
like chest compressions, mouth to mouth while naked was a kink. To each his own. The fact of the matter is, if there is, if you could think of any weird scenario, there's a fetish for it.
Oh, it's like what Rule 36 of the internet.
Something like that, yeah. And then I'll give you another example of that because Indiana must be, I don't know what is in their diet and what they're eating. But whatever it is, it must make them gassy because they get the nod for the funniest fetish of the year, which is fart porn. Yes, fart porn.
Oh no.
You like that? Yeah, you like that? Oh yeah, you want that?
Gross.
Yeah,
One I'm judging.
Are you judging that one?
I am gonna judge that one. Usually I'm like, what? Hey man, let your freak flag fly. But like that, no.
Well, then stay out of my browser history. So that's just that's the information that we got from Clips for Sale. Not the most popular porn site. Pornhub is. They released their year in review. We'll break that down next on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Broadcast stream and replay here. You're looking at a map of Pornhub's top searches of 2023. A lot of interesting things. They always put together a fantastic map. Makes it super easy to look at and read and laugh at. There's so many like censored words on here. It's going to be fun to go through this list, but of course this happens each and every year, and it has been for the last like 10 years. The porn sites that we go to end up ratting us out and lets the world know how weird we are. Right? And when it comes to Arizona, our top search doesn't seem like it's practical, right?
Okay.
So, when we left you, we talked about how smoking searches for that Clips for Sale site was the top search in Connecticut, which has the lowest rate of smoking.
Okay.
Which is odd, right? Arizona's top search on Pornhub in 2023 was car sex. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, which is interesting to me because out of 3 months out of the year, you would die inside a car while having sex in it.
Correct.
Yeah. Super hot
It's more
stuff.
like 6 months, but yes.
Yes.
So bad.
I mean, sure, yeah, if you have, I don't know, like air conditioning, that works too. But yeah, for whatever reason, we're super into car sex. We have all this like wide open space too. You know, I
Mhm.
mean, what about outdoor sex? We could just do that mostly everywhere. Hell, I mean, I drive down Grant every morning. I see at least 3 couples doing it on the way to work in the morning. And mostly at bus stops.
Mhm.
All right, but some of the top searches in some of these states. In fact, actually, I'm going to give you a kink, and I want you to try to pick a state, but I will narrow it down by region.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say the 4 corners. We already eliminated car sex.
Okay.
For us. But which state do you believe out of the 4 corner states has femdom as the top search?
Utah.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Yeah. What is femdom?
I mean, I would assume that's, a female dominant.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
I was asking to give you the layup,
Okay.
but you're assuming now. Utah still has Mormon as their top porn search. Again, like they're not being a good Mormon if they're searching porn and doing the ditty.
Wait. So what would just a Mormon missionary knocking on a door and then like the lady inviting him in? Is it that kind?
You ask as if
Ooh.
I put Mormon in my porn search. No, I mean I don't misspell MILF that bad. But go ahead. I mean, in your free time, look it up, have some fun.
Okay.
California has Asian stepmom, which I understand. Whenever I
Mhm.
visit California, I definitely end up searching Asian stepmom for a few weeks after I got back. Oregon is nudist. That's a very practical and
Okay, yeah.
realistic scenario there. Sensual sex for Washington. Look at those stoner romantics. Shower sex in South Dakota. Let's see, cartoon porn in Iowa. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I can't say on the radio. Let's see what Florida says. Fantasy. Okay.
Okay.
Sex doll in Alaska because their population is so small.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 300,000.
You're right.
Entire
Right.
state.
So that makes sense.
Mhm.
And then a lot of other stuff where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's pretty normal. Oh, actually, Mississippi has furry fetishes. So
Nice.
yeah.
Good for
Why?
you, Mississippi, stepping out of the box like that.
I don't know. I look at a state like Mississippi, and of course, that's part of the Bible Belt. So a lot of contradictions there. So
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure the people who are, searching furry porn on Pornhub are the ones that are probably the loudest to advocate against it.
Yeah. Well, what about Tennessee? Is it drag porn?
No, yeah. You're just assuming that. Let's see. Tennessee is a giantess. So, yeah, they're
Oh.
on par with, the normal trend or the most popular trend according to clips for sale.
Mhm.
A couple other takeaways that we got from this year in review from Pornhub. 91% of all porn was watched on our phones,
Mhm.
right? Which that happens. The most searched terms in the U.S. were lesbian and MILF. Older porn had a big
Hey.
year in general. Actually, searches for the word mature were up 77%.
Nice.
Yeah, America, the anti-pedophile, right? Granny was 132%. GILF. And you know what's maddening is I literally put in all 3 of those keywords before. I swear. And it actually 71% increase on the word DILF as well. So
Mm.
older men in general are a big hit on Pornhub. America wanted everything bigger this year. And so something including the words big, bigger, biggest were up 177%. And that's
Mm.
not just talking about the male genitalia or boobs or butt. They wanted everything supersized. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with the boom of cosmetic surgery, the Brazilian
yeah.
butt lifts. And we are getting to this point of over excess
Mhm.
where we need everything to be like cartoonized, like,
Right. Well, and especially with where did you say it was that had cartoon porn?
oh, I forgot already.
Yeah.
All right.
Some state somewhere in the middle of somewhere.
Okay, good. The AI boom obviously had an effect. So searches for robot porn were up about 304%. And searches for Android porn were up a whopping 1,689%.
Wow.
Yeah, so a lot of people just gearing up, getting ready for their sex robot loving. So yeah, the map is fascinating. You'll be able to see it on the podcast broadcast stream when we go live here around 8:00 this morning. And there's a couple more tidbits that we'll get into when we do the podcast broadcast because there's way too much to unpack.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, to summarize it very simply, we be kinky, America. We got Draft My Life's coming up right around the corner. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, we got a party going on this morning. Let's get all situated. Michael, get situated. Shane, please welcome back Shane and Michael from Watch Next Level. Good morning, man. How you been?
I'm good, man. Blessed. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Very good. We're getting ready for this breakfast. We were just talking about Weirdo's dietary restrictions, which is literally everything.
It is not everything.
No, so here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about how we're gonna set this up. We're gonna do that on the air, and then we're gonna get the 3 chefs that are in studio. We got Chef Gary, and then the other names are Michael. What are the other names for Cowpig? Is who?
Javier is Cowpig.
Javier, okay,
And then
Erica.
Erica
From Seis.
Is what from Seis? Yeah. Which I'm excited to try all of these. And so I'm going to have Erica, Javier, and Gary all kind of sit in these positions in the next segment that we do. And then what we're going to do is a blind taste test of 4 different breakfast burrito joints here. Get that microphone close to your face. And then, you each
right
got
here?
your own mics. Yeah,
Should I
but
go
don't block it.
Up or down?
Well, get it close to your mouth. Your mouth. Why are you pointing it towards your
Right
dick?
here. Yeah, right. Like right here.
Because he has
bro.
a lot to say.
I know, Shane. I mean, I understand.
I'm vocal.
Yes.
All right, we good right here?
Yeah. Put it in your mouth. I mean, again,
Yo,
like I know.
Pause.
Yeah.
You can hear yourself too.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the reputation is, it's like another
It's all
arm down
good.
there, but I've never heard another mouth. You know?
It's crazy.
I've heard third leg.
See how we starting this morning? That's how we starting this morning. This
Uh-huh.
this lovely morning show.
As I was looking to talk to you, Shane. I'm not trying to talk to your
what's
man
going on,
piece.
man?
Yeah, let's get on the air. We're gonna get caught up with everything that you got going on. Ready? 5 seconds. Rock on a 2.1 KFMA. That was Collective Soul. Welcome back to the show. We got a good podcast broadcast lined up for you with so much going on. But please welcome back our good friends, Shane and Michael from Watch Next Level. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, dude. Now, we were just hanging out with Michael at the Tamale Fest just a couple weeks ago. Michael was like, you know what we need to do, man? We need to get some breakfast burritos up in here and do like a taste test to see which breakfast burritos are best. And I'm like, I love that idea, Michael. And of course, Michael and Shane, they put together great food video content. You can follow them at Watch Next Level on social media. The videos are stellar, and they focus on spotlighting local restaurants, local businesses, local artists, and they do it in a very fun and entertaining way. So Michael went and he rounded up 4 of the best. Honestly, this list of who's coming in with these burritos, immediately I was just like, okay, good. You're not effing around. You're not going saying, okay, I got the Jack in the Box burrito.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking Seis, Cowpig, Charro Concepts, and Barista Del Barrio. Now, we're going to have 3 out of the 4 chefs in the building, as we got Chef Gary from Charro Concepts in the building. We're going to have Erica from I'm going to say Seis.
Yeah, Seis. Yep.
And Javier from Cowpig.
Yes, sir.
And didn't Cowpig hook us up last time you guys were in?
No.
Okay.
No.
Who was that? Who was that hooked us up last time we were in?
We on the
I'm trying to think. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, you had no food. Okay.
man.
Well, guys, but hey, we got some of the top spots in the city. So
Yeah,
we're
you
excited.
did.
We're
Are these
excited.
some of your favorite breakfast burrito joints?
I'm
in
gonna be
town?
honest. The only one I ever tasted was the Barista Del Barrio place.
Good. No, but I like that because this is a blind taste test. I have not had breakfast burritos from any of these places.
Oh, that's perfect.
wow.
Then.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am definitely going into this blind, and
I've had 2 out of the 4. 2 out of the 4.
you think you're
I've
gonna be
had-
able to tell the difference?
I've had Seis and I've had Barista Del Barrio.
Yeah. Well, what do you look for in a breakfast burrito? Shane, I'll start with you.
Oh, perfect. So the first thing I look for is not having cheese in it.
Yeah, you can't eat cheese, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a cheese guy, but just the flavor and I also want to be able to taste. Most of them have egg. And
Yeah.
What I like a lot about like the burritos out here is the potatoes inside the burrito. That's a little different. That's my thing right there. If the potatoes is good,
Yeah.
it makes a good burrito.
Mhm.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a breakfast burrito, Michael?
Everything's got to be able to hold its own flavor, and it's got to be, you can't be depending on one other thing to like hold it down. And the other thing is kind of like what we're talking about with those tamales. I'm looking for the protein.
Yeah.
And put a little bit of protein and just give it a lot of fluff. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing how that all weighs out, especially in this mix.
I love it. Yeah. I personally look for, the quality of the tortilla for sure. That's going to be one thing that I'm going to be looking for. The eggs, the consistency of the eggs, and the flavor profile. What are you packing in this breakfast burrito? The standard for me growing up is the ham pico de gallo and cheese. Very simple, right?
Okay.
That's a standard breakfast burrito in my mind. There's California style where you throw some like French fries up in there, potatoes.
Yeah.
Bacon, egg, and cheese is good, but if you got good bacon, so many different ways.
You just said something.
What?
If the bacon is too hard in a burrito, it ruins it.
Yeah.
So I try to stay away from bacon.
Yeah.
I usually get a sausage or chorizo in the inside of it. I'll stay away from bacon.
Chorizo solid too.
Yeah, bacon can get tricky because and most of the time, they're gonna pre-cook your bacon and have it all in like a thing, so it's gonna be too hard.
Yeah.
So that's a
or if it's like bacon bits, forget about it.
Yeah, it's over with. It's not a salad.
Exactly.
Like, don't throw no bacon.
All right, so we're just getting things started. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play music from Jelly Roll. When we come back, we're gonna meet our chefs in studio, talk about their concepts, what they got going on, how you could find out and to enjoy some of their delicious burritos. And then after that, we're gonna do the taste test and dub one of them Kang. All right, not Kang like the Marvel villain, but like Kang with some sass on it. Whatever. I'll talk to your penis again, Michael. All right, here's the Jelly Roll. Right back.
Wrong name. That's why I got you.
I'm sorry. I thought you called your penis Michael. My bad.
That's my middle name, but hey.
Isn't that your middle name?
Yeah.
Your middle leg name?
Yeah.
Nah. Okay. All right. That's enough of that. All right. You can't take me anywhere sometimes. All right. So I'm gonna hit the reset. We're gonna play a video here, and then I want all the chefs in this position. We're gonna do a segment with the chefs. And then we'll reset again, and then we'll do our taste test.
Can you send me a link?
For sure. Here. But earlier this morning, we got weird with Weirdo. In case you missed it, went a little something like this. Magnet with Space Lord, Rock 102.1 KFMA. A little throwback for this Friday. It's time to get weird with Weirdo. What did you find on the interwebs, Weirdo?
Well, I do know that you are a fan of Doritos.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Doritos.
And alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, depends on the spirit, but yes.
Well, what if it's both?
No.
Absolutely not.
No. I don't want my alcohol to taste going down what it's going to taste like going up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's like 360 alcohol. You're like, oh, good. That's exactly what it's going to taste like 3 hours from now when I have too much.
Well, the alcohol company Empirical will be releasing a 42% alcohol that is Doritos. It will smell and taste just like the real thing.
See, and this is where
so gross.
This is another argument as to why I know that this is going to be ass, because they can't even make it an even 80 proof.
Yeah.
42% alcohol, 84 proof. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys are rookies. You don't know what you're doing. It's basically like Dorito moonshine or jail hooch. No, absolutely not. Not going to do it.
Well, I mean, so the quote is, Doritos is all about disrupting culture and bringing our fans unexpected bold experiences. Oh my God. They're just doing so much to justify this unholy mess.
Yeah, well, I don't blame them for trying, but I definitely don't see this being like the wave of the future. Yeah. Like, I think each generation has a favorite spirit that they gravitate towards. Like when I was younger, the bar scene, it was Jägermeister, right? And then like a generation later, it was Fireball, like those kind of things. But I don't think Dorito flavored liquor is going to take off like the previous spirits that I mentioned.
Well, next month it will be available in New York and California markets with the estimated price of about $65 a bottle. So on top of it, it's expensive.
Yeah, nothing about this makes sense. Good luck, guys. I mean, you guys are swinging for the fences. No, this is like a high class, high brow type of Dorito flavor spirit. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no.
Save your money for tequila. All right, what's the next story?
So, it is Christmas season.
Yes, it is.
You obviously live with your daughter and you've bought her presents, yes?
For the record, she lives with me, but no, I have not bought her presents yet. I'm not even close.
Okay, but when you do,
yeah.
Do you usually have like a hiding spot?
Yeah, I mean, I've had in previous years. We got a little confined space now, so I don't even know what I'm going to do. I think this is the year of an abundance of cash. I think that's what you'd want anyways, but Rock on 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I interrupted Let's Get Weird with Weirdo on the podcast broadcast because I got our chefs, 3 out of 4 chefs that are participating in this blind taste test challenge. We know Chef Gary is a friend of the show. Barrio Concepts is the name of the
Charro Chico.
Oh, Charro Chico?
Yep.
Yeah. So
what's wrong with you?
I'm so, look,
Wake up.
I have so many. I had teddy bears thrown on my face.
I know.
There's so much information in such a little amount of time.
That's all right.
Erica, go ahead and get that microphone close to your face there. So, you said Charro Concepts, Charro Chica,
Charro Chico,
I have it. This is what I have written, Gary. Charro Concepts,
Flores Concepts.
Flores Concepts. Okay, and then, so the breakfast burrito is representing. Is it representing a brick and mortar or just Charro in general?
Brick and mortar.
Okay, where's the brick and mortar? The one on Campbell?
Prince and Campbell.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So Charro Chico. There we go.
Charro
Full
Chico.
circle.
Well, I haven't been to that one yet. All right.
Yeah.
Let's meet Erica. Erica's from Seis. I've heard a lot about Seis. Yes. Good morning. Thank you
You
for
have a radio voice.
yeah.
Good morning.
Getting sultry with Erica from Seis in the morning. Yes. How long? So, what's your affiliation with Seis? You the owner?
Yes, my husband and I began Seis in 2012, actually, as a food truck, in fact.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah. Well, she pointed over to Javier from Cowpig. Cowpig has been buzzing on the social media scene because, got a bunch of great food. And that's kind of like how a lot of brick and mortars start, right? With a good food truck.
Yeah.
How long were you guys doing a food truck before you?
A couple years.
Nice.
A couple years. We opened then in 2014 down at the Mercado San Agustin.
Okay.
Now we've got 3 brick and mortar locations.
Yeah, no, Seis is a place that people in the locals know of, love, and buzz. Yeah, you can use that. I come up with catchphrases all the time. And then Javier from Cowpig. How long have you been doing the food truck, Javier?
Since 2021.
Okay, yeah. So right after pandemic.
Yep.
Yeah. So what was the game plan going into the food truck? Like, how long did it take you to fulfill your concept of being able to start it up?
So I got lucky enough that the casino shut down for a long period of time, and I just stayed home. And
were you a dealer or a professional poker player?
I was.
You look like you could be either.
Terrible. Jesus.
But yeah, I just stayed home, and we smoked a lot, and we figured out that I could get a food truck, and we bought a food truck, and
that's the same story that Erica had. It's amazing. Same backline.
But so we got the food truck rolling out, and it just took off good things. And the original concept was going to be a breakfast truck.
Yeah. Just breakfast.
Just breakfast.
But like 24/7 breakfast, or wherever you pop
wherever
up?
we went, we were going to do breakfast. And then it just kind of like fell off, and this other stuff started popping up on the truck, and then it's Cowpig is what it is today. And then we opened up a location inside of American Eats called the Coop, which is a chicken restaurant.
Yeah.
So we got that rolling, and we've just been chugging along, and who knows what's in store for 2024? Maybe another truck, maybe a trailer, maybe who knows?
Right.
We'll see what happens.
Well, we usually have like Shane for Tucson Foodie on all the time, right? We have we talk about just the big food truck culture that Tucson has. I think we have more food trucks per capita than any other place in the country. And I could be a little bit off on that stat, but it's up there, right? And it just seemed like, so when you were like, Erica, when you guys started doing your food truck, and this is almost a decade ago, did you see like walk-up business and just people passionate about being able to just come up and do that? Or was it difficult to kind of get it rolling?
A little bit of both, of
yeah.
course. But really awesome local breweries and events that were super supportive of us. But yeah, I mean, we'd have to, you're setting up camp, right, at different locations all of the time. And we were super lucky to have an awesome following, but that's what it was. And they would literally follow you, and you get regular rotation. We were lucky enough to get the support again, like local breweries, local events, and then catering just exploded from there. It was fantastic.
Yeah. And it's got to be a difficult, lifestyle too. It's like time consuming, and
all day long.
Yeah. Just being your own, like a business owner,
yeah.
Like if something has to get done, you just got to do it. Right. And if you're getting booked on gigs or you're getting clients saying, okay, we want you for this event, whether or not, if it's your birthday or whatever, you got to do it until you end up getting your brick and mortars and stuff. So we're going to go down the rabbit hole and check out the menus on the podcast broadcast stream. And then when we return on the FM side, we're going to do the blind taste test challenge. And I'm super excited about this. Now, I imagine with all three chefs and owners in the building, you guys aren't looking to build a breakfast burrito in the standard ABC kind of model. Like you guys all have your own personal like flair and signature flavors that you provide in your breakfast burritos, correct?
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm working.
Okay.
My bad.
Like one thing with us with my truck is like we got in with the cannabis community like really hard. And so like the cannabis community is like a big supporter of us. And so like we deal with a lot of those guys and they come to the truck hungry.
Yes, they do.
And so like that's kind of how our menu developed to go around them, but it's just fun food.
Yeah. And they're like, Cowpig, bro. Yeah. Like you got me sold right there. The stoner in me is immediately like, I want a Cowpig. All right. We're going to be looking at some of these pictures on the podcast broadcast stream. You can join us youtube.com/beefvegan or keep it right here because our blind taste test is coming up next. Clear. All right. So let's start off with your website, Erica. Is it seis.com?
Seiskitchen.com. SEIS kitchen.
Kitchen.com.
Thank you.
Yeah, because this all right, so we're gonna be able to see this on the stream here too as I pull this up. A full menu, 3 locations, and I didn't even know that you had a third location. I think I'm familiar with 2. So where are the 3 locations at again?
We have our first brick and mortar is down at Mercado Agustin, off of I-10 in Congress. Second location is at River and Campbell.
Oh, yes.
Joesler Village. And then in 21, we opened up our Oro Valley location, which is at Linda Vista and Oracle.
Nice. And was it the Oro Valley location? Did that start off gangbusters or, because that doesn't seem, I mean, it's a newer location, right? So is that the most difficult of the 3 locations?
It is. We're of course thankful for the Oro Valley community, but it is our newest location. And
and then it takes a while, right? Yeah. I know that you were like within buzzing of Metro. There's a lot of like foodies, and word gets around quickly. Within the city, right? And then you see like Oro Valley, it's a lot of snowbird business, things like that. So they're not gonna. Seasonal. So they're not going to have their finger on the pulse per se. So it's going to take a little bit more to kind of get the ball rolling on that. But certified restaurant. There's just some of the beautiful images. They're bright. Pop, a lot of avocado, cilantro, the rice. Yeah, specialty cocktails as well.
Absolutely.
All right, let's look at this breakfast here. So what's your favorite breakfast item on the menu?
Oh, I mean, anything with the chorizo.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we do everything house made, of course, but the chorizo burrito is my go-to for sure.
And so you make the chorizo there. It's house-made chorizo?
Yeah, house-made chorizo, yeah.
Is that difficult to do? To make a house-made chorizo? Like, what's the process? No, it's pretty easy?
Pretty easy.
Okay. You're taking pork and then you just the spices and marinate it and then
just need time and good product.
Yeah. And then quality, but like, so do you get like from like a farm, like, I don't know. I don't know what that question is, but like,
the pork does come from a farm. Yeah.
you don't have a lab that you grow it in.
Hopefully, it all comes from a farm. He's so pretty.
My expert AI. All right, let's get it. Let's Cowpig. What's your menu?
You're gonna have to go to Instagram on that.
Okay, that's fine. I got that.
It's Cowpig 13.
Yeah, I have you in my my DMs here.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. He was sliding in, dude. I know. I was like,
late night slides, dude.
Yeah, let's see if Cowpig actually pops up on this. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so you got some good looking Instagram posts, social media game. I mean, that's what's great about like Michael and Shane. How they popped up on our radar, kind of the same thing, right? They're out there doing food content, and the food content is just so engaging and just a great way to kind of market and spread the word. This is how people find out about a lot of great places to try. And the foodie culture of people wanting to try, fresh and different continues to grow. And I couldn't be more of a fan of that as well. All right, what are we looking at here, Javier?
Why don't you just hit that follow button while you're right there, buddy?
Yeah, follow me.
Bro,
whoa,
I was following. That's insane.
Follow and subscribe.
No wonder you were going into my spam folder there, Javier. Jesus.
So right there, now we got that's our newest addition to the truck. So we're doing a loaded baked potato. So we just basically do one of our loaded fries and we just threw it into a potato. So that one right there is our Buffy.
Okay,
That
nice.
one's up chopped up chicken tenders, our Buffy sauce, our ranch, and some other goodness in there.
Javier, do you smoke rollies, dab, or eat edibles before you come up with your concepts?
I'm a dabber, dude.
Yeah, I can tell. Some of these are like, these are dab-tastic for sure.
Dabtastic. I might have to use that. So.
You can use that.
Oh,
Like,
really?
you guys-
Catchphrase. Cowpig, dadtastic. Chicken tendies. I gotta say, man, I selfishly
ton
use
of 'em.
Cowpig for any events whenever I can. because
Yeah.
I just load up on the
What do we got
tendies.
there? Oh, so we got our little sliders that we did.
Yeah, these are so it's almost like Southern fried here. The
Yeah.
coop and cheese, huh?
Yeah, coop and cheese.
Wow.
That one you can find over at the American Eats right now.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, American Eats is a fantastic location as well, and great place for startups too. How they treat you over there? Good.
Yeah.
You like it there? Good.
Yeah, my son handles all the business over there, the day to day, everything.
Good.
Little kid.
Look at that family business. And then what is the new website here for the Charro location, which is
You can actually
Charro?
find them all at ccharro.com, or you can go to charrochico.com.
And that's SE Charro.
SI.
Yeah, SI. I mean, that's what I said. I said SE, but I spelled SI.
You're regretting me being here.
No. I'm
Since I
glad that
walked
you're
in
here.
the
I'm just
building.
like, nice to meet you, Erica. I swear, I'm a smoother professional than this. But let's get so the menu here. Where can you see breakfast burritos and the things that you offer? Because see, Charles, basically this website.
I'll go to our restaurants.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, because this covers up a whole bunch of stuff, right? And then so our restaurants. Which one? Charro Chico.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice. And this is the new location here.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is on Prince and Campbell, which was formerly.
We don't speak the
you-
name that shall not be spoken.
Oh, why not, dude?
Barrio Charro.
Yeah, Barrio Charro, which
Yeah.
I thought Barrio Charro was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's some of the menus. So what is different about Charro Chico?
It's a little charro with a lot of flavor. So it's actually a beta test for an airport model. You know, we do a bunch of airport locations. So we're finding that there are airport models back east. There's not a lot of true Mexican. And
Yeah, it's Taco Bell, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is actually a kind of an incubator for a airport model that we might be rolling out in hopefully Kentucky.
I love that. You know, this is great too, because it's like almost every step of the way of a restaurateur, right? You know, like right now, yeah, like Javier still got his food truck, and then breaking in with like kind of brick and mortar subset at American Eats, right? Erica, you started off food truck, then one location, two location, three locations, and the Charro, the Flores family, as we know, you know, for 100 years, been popping up with concepts all over the city, and equally supportive of all those businesses as well, which is fantastic. What's the goal for you guys, Erica, to franchise? How many locations are you looking to get? Is the sky the limit, or is there a limit?
Too soon to tell. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we're super, you know, again thankful, but to be where we're at right now, and yeah, I think there's more on the horizon for sure.
Absolutely.
Tucson is so rad and supportive, and just
Would you ever go outside of Tucson, like Phoenix, things like that?
possibly if the time, you know,
An opportunity presents itself. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. And then what's your ideal location, Javier? If you could open up a brick and mortar, what would be the spot?
I already have it lined up. I already have it eyeball where I want to go. So I want to
Nice.
go right there by the U of A. It's one of the student housing units.
Uh-huh.
That's at the apartment buildings are right there.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go. That's my ideal location.
I think that makes sense for your concepts as well too, because it's creative. You know, it's like munchy food, and you know, yeah.
We've gone on campus quite a bit lately, and just the following we get on campus is they're after us on campus. So
Yeah.
I know there's a good buzz right there, and if we'll get clients for life, we go to the U of A.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least 4 years.
Yeah, at least 4 years.
Well, most of them, if they do well enough, you know, yeah. But that's
But
awesome.
my ideal spot would be into like have a dispo that has actually like a restaurant inside of it, And it's like we team up with the Dispo.
And we're not too far away from that too. That's funny too, because I was like, where's your ideal spot inside downtown Dispo? I was just gonna say, or like
Probably something like Prime Leaf with Halo or something like that. That'd be a great opportunity to work with them.
Yeah, and then you would have to infuse, and do all that, which is something that had been a concept that has been growing. I know that I went to an infused dinner at Dante's, put on by Tucson Foodie, Tucson Doobie, which like the concept is great. You have this great food and it's infused, but if you like have a low tolerance like me, it gets scary about halfway through, and you're like, oh no, we're getting way too high for this, but it tastes so good. So
my dinner will be coming out soon too with Tucson Doobie.
Oh, nice. So you're doing an infused as well.
Yeah, that one's gonna be woof.
I might come by for an appetizer, but I don't know if I'll stay till dessert. You know, that's one of those things.
Fantastic.
All right. Here, we're going to get back on the air. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're getting ready for our blind taste test, which we're going to be doing here, youtube.com/beefvegan. There is a fourth restaurant that I want to shout out that doesn't have a representative here, but I do want to thank them, Barista Del Barrio. So we have 4 delicious looking burritos. We have a breakfast burrito from Cowpig, and we have Javier from Cowpig, breakfast burrito from Seis with their 3 locations. We got breakfast burritos provided by Erica, and we got breakfast burrito from Chef Gary from the newest Charro concept, and that's Charro Chico, located on Campbell and Prince. So those 4 burritos, we're not going to eat the entire burrito. So this is how it goes. Because essentially there were people like that were concerned for me. Like, how are you going to eat 4 burritos? But like, I could taste it and be able to see how good it is without having to eat the whole thing. Even though I will say in argument, sometimes the last couple bites are the best bites of a breakfast burrito, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It just all that flavor goes down to the bottom. And I know. So I will try. I will maybe, no, I was like, maybe I'll shake my burrito, but that looks weird on the stream. But to get the juices down there, and so here's what I'm looking. I'm sorry, I'm rambling now.
Burrito.
Yeah. Here's what I'm looking for in my ultimate breakfast burrito. Obviously, the taste of freshness, right? A little bit of spice, like it doesn't have heat to it because it is a burrito after all. So, will there be a kick? Flavor combinations, if it's something different, or is it traditional taken to an expert level? Because it can be like something that's traditional, but done quality to be like, even, those who grew up eating breakfast burritos from truck stops or in everything, will be like, oh, I never had a breakfast burrito that has these ingredients that tastes this good. So quality is key. Tortillas, things like that. Now with tortillas, that's important here. I know Charro Chico is making tortillas in there.
Mm-hmm. So Seis.
Yes, and Seis. And Seis, you make your tortillas on site?
We make all of our corn tortillas on site.
All your corn tortillas on site? And then do you have a local provider for your flour tortillas?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. So who's the local provider? Or do you not want to say?
Now that you mentioned it, I'm not sure I want to say. No, there is a couple local providers that we do use.
Nice, yeah. Some people that you know and love, and you're supporting local as well. So quality there. And Javier, where are you getting your tortillas from?
Whoever has the best deal.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah. No, I usually go to I use Restaurant Depot because I learned that my tortilla needs to be able to stretch a little. Some of the local places here in town, they have great tortillas, but to make it like a burrito that's going to hold up, it just doesn't work because they fall apart. And then we got to use 2. So
that leads to this actually question. How heavy do you think your breakfast burrito is?
Oh, mine's at least a good pound, dude.
That's a pound burrito. What do you think, Erica? Do you think it's one of those big gut busters, or is it more kind of flavor and like a decent portion?
First, it's always about the flavor, right?
Yes, about for sure. First foremost.
Not a pound, I will say.
Not a pound.
Mine's a pounder.
For sure, you can get a couple meals out of it. I say.
Right? Yeah. What do you say?
We're probably right around a pound too.
Around a pound too? Yeah.
Piece Chico though.
Yeah, potatoes. Yeah.
You got some heavy food items in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some filler.
Yeah, some good filler.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. All right, well, we're going to break down the flavors and check out these breakfast burritos on the podcast broadcast stream. When we come back, we're going to let you know what we thought of our burritos and hopefully crown a winner of who has the best breakfast burrito in town. So that's coming up next on Beef Vegan Presents. Don't go away. Yeah, I have a feeling there'll be multiple winners based off of, all three of us and what we like. Let me say hi to Robert real quick. Robert, I see you standing by. Good morning.
Hi, guys.
You got your mic working
over here?
This is a bad day not to come in.
I'll
tell you that much.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm writing down all the damn burritos that you guys have across town. So it's good.
Yeah, it's Seis, and they have 3 locations. And there's one up in the area that you're at. Cowpig, which also is a food truck, but has a location in the American Eat Co. under the name Coop. And and then Cowpig is also posted up at, where do you usually
right
post
now
up?
we're posting up off of Mission and Ajo at Magic Frog Car Wash, but every Monday on Instagram, since you don't follow us.
I do. I was on honestly, I was on a different page there. It wasn't my personal page.
So every Monday morning we drop our schedule for the week of the locations we'll be at. So just subscribe and folloh.
I was
some
sharing,
people.
First off, Javier, I've been sharing the shit out of your stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I just forget to follow.
Yep.
And then your Chef Gary, of course, you got Charro Chico. That's the new Charro Chico, a new Charro concept on Campbell and Prince.
I love him so much.
Whatever. What? You know what? Obviously, I need to feed my brain. So that's what it is.
Must be.
Yeah. So I need to get some food in my mouth.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Yeah. I'm not me when I'm hungry. Robert, I'm going to put you backstage. We got to get ready to do this burrito eating contest. I'm going to play a video clip and we're going to get our burritos all set up. Earlier this morning, we did F My Life. And in case you missed it, went a little something like this.
Awkward. It is awkward.
Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupid.
It's fun being stupid. Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600-KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, it's time for another edition of Your F My Life. These are unfortunate situations. Email to me at beefvegan@kfma.com. Subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, and give us a call at 600-KFMA at 600-5362. If we agree your life is F, we'll hook you up with something like a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza inside the Park Place Mall. Shout out to Squared Up.
Yummy.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Jasmine sent me this first email. She said, recently my little brother got a tattoo honoring our mom who abused us.
Oh.
The only reason why I stayed was to protect him. I feel like I wasted my life. Starting off depressing on this Friday. My bad.
Well, yeah, because now every time you see your brother and you see that tattoo, yeah.
He'll figure it out eventually. F My Life for Jasmine.
Yes.
Yes, I agree as well.
That sucks.
Moving forward, Joe said, yesterday I was at an orientation for my new job. There were only 6 other people in the training. Throughout the entire training, I kept smelling cat pee and moved further away from the other person. Only to later get in my car and realize the cat had peed on my sweater.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, it was him.
Oh.
And he kept trying to move away from it. And it just like, ugh, this person still smells. And you were the cat pee guy.
Oh, no.
This is my biggest fear, too, because I have a cat right now. My condo does not smell too great, and I'm furious about it. Because this is why I did not want to get a cat in the first place. If you're going to get a cat, you got to make sure you have 3,000 square feet. So that way the smell of cat doesn't, permeate through the air.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I honestly is I felt like I could smell it so much that I put Vicks in my nostrils last night just so I wouldn't smell pneumonia. Yeah. That's my life for Joe, though. I know I made this about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You're the smelly cat dude.
Right. F My Life for me, though, too. I mean, can I get some F My Life as well?
I mean, just get a different litter box.
Money. All right, next F My Life sent to me by John. John said, when I lived in San Diego one time while leaving McDonald's, I threw a fry out the window to a flock of seagulls. I watched in the rearview mirror as it landed in the opposite lane, and about 60 winged rats descended upon a street, causing a truck to veer off the road and crash. I moved to Tucson shortly after.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude. Like, John inadvertently could have killed somebody because he threw out a fry to a bird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I understand why you left. Get out of there. Never come back. You're not welcome back in San Diego there, John. F my life.
Big baby, you deserved it. Quit littering.
Deserved it. It wasn't littering. It was feeding the birds.
It's still littering. You're not supposed to throw things out of your window.
I don't think they kicked him out of San Diego. And do you think the person who crashed his truck because 60 birds just flew down like it was straight out of an Alfred Hitchcock movie? I almost was able to say that without stuttering. Oh my God. Anyways, we'll move forward. After your life, John. All right. Liz sent me this. She said, this weekend, a nice doctor in his 40s asked me out on a date. And despite the age difference, I was thinking about it until my mom recognized him. He was the trainee doctor who helped me be born 22 years ago. Oh, it's a small town, Tucson.
Oh my God. The 3 degrees of Tucson. God damn it.
Is that F my life though?
Yeah.
Now, Liz, 22 years old, doctor in his 40s. I'm assuming Liz is attractive. Doctor's probably not too bad. Dr. McDreamy.
Right.
He's still a doctor.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was. You know, F my life is fun and everything, but I'm like looking at this food and I just want to start eating. So we're going to start breaking this down. Of course, we got Michael and Shane from Watch the Next Level. We got our chefs in the back. So shout out to, all 3 of them and their locations. And of course, the 4th location, Erica from Seis, Javier from Cowpig, Chef Gary from Charro Concepts. And then also shout out to Barista Del Barrio. Okay, so we kind of know the drill. Shane has burritos that don't have cheese in them. For his own dietary restrictions, and I just feel like they're not going to be as good without cheese.
No, they are. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not letting you do that.
I feel like everything cheese makes everything better.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we are looking for kind of like our ultimate breakfast burrito, and what we're looking for now. Quality is key, of course. Flavor profile. What's the combinations? Is it going to be super unique, or is it a traditional combination that makes it go over the top? So the way we're going to kind of weigh in on this, we're going to take one bite without salsa, because in this situation, we have 2 great salsa options. We have a verde salsa and a red salsa. And, sometimes, actually a lot of times salsa is key when you're, bringing out flavors and all this stuff. So we'll start off with this first burrito, which I see has a heavy guacamole presence, got potato in it. Don't know what the protein is yet, but it just looks fantastic. And then the tortilla here is nice and thin. The key is, and tell me if I'm wrong, Chef Gary. Like for me, when I'm looking at a tortilla, I like to see through it like paper, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. See, I am wrong. So you just told me I'm wrong.
Oh man.
Right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I actually cheated and I dipped some tortilla in the salsa there to test out the verde.
So
all right, get on Michael. Michael, you started off.
All right. Oh man, no pressure, huh? Let's see here.
We doing 1 to 10, right?
We just released Pornhub's like biggest kinks of the country in 2023. I know Michael eating a breakfast burrito is gonna make the list in 2024.
Yo, this dude is crazy.
All right, I'm taking a bite as well.
All right,
Shane, Shane, do it too. We're not. It'll take too long if we all take turns.
Man, that is good.
What do you think that protein is? Is that a sausage or a beef?
What it can?
know.
Oh no. I taste the potatoes. I told you about that potato. That potato is
Get that microphone closer. Yeah, the potato. I know you love the potato, but
I'm trying to figure out the
I
protein.
don't know. I'm
the guacamole.
I think it's sausage.
The guacamole pops on this so good. Right? You think it's sausage?
I think it's sausage.
You know, I don't have an answer yet on that one.
I'm about to try.
I don't know what the
sausage.
protein is. I'm trying.
I want to say sausage.
Let's see here.
Look, everything about this burrito right off the bat. Everything about this burrito is off the bat. It's just a great mix.
Try it.
Like lots of guacamole. The guacamole itself tastes fantastic. Like literally by itself, the guacamole is fantastic. So adding with this guacamole to anything is gonna make it better. I don't know what the protein is. I want to think it's sausage based or beef based, but it's really good.
I know.
It's almost like a country.
I can't believe I can't guess what it is.
It's almost like a country sausage, but not like over the top. Like
it has to be sausage.
I don't know. It could be beef, dude.
I don't know. We'll find out.
It's not chorizo. I'll say that.
No, it's not. It's not. I know
Alright.
that. No, it ain't that.
Could be wrong though. I mean, I got the chefs and the owners in the back being like, I don't know.
They can't tell us. Are we gonna rate?
All right, give me a rating 1 to 10.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do 3 categories. Let's
Going
do
3 categories?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
would count.
Overall flavor 1 to 10, right?
Okay.
Creativity 1 to 10,
Okay.
and should I say salsa 1 to 10? Did everybody bring salsa along with their? No. Okay. Well, I think I just gave away.
Well, you kinda
what
gave
the
away-
burritos is. I know. I messed up on that question.
It's cool.
All right, let's do with the 2.
Just do the 2. Just do the 2.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do creativity. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm give it an 8, and then taste 9. So 8, 9. 8, 9 for me. And the reason I gave it a 9 is because I'm not a big guac fan, but it blended perfect with this burrito.
Yeah.
And it blended perfect. It popped the right amount, and it didn't overpower.
I'll tell you what I'm not a fan of is when it's too much potato. I know you're a potato king.
Mhm.
I'm not a potato guy. I don't necessarily like potato in my burritos, but the amount of potato in this was
Perfect amount.
fantastic. Yeah.
I told you it's key before we even start tasting. I said
know.
the potato is right. The burrito.
I'm trying to pace myself. I remember what you said about that.
I know. I keep
Tamale
eating
thing,
bites.
I'm like,
down.
let me take about another bite, and I'm like, no, I need to.
So with this, for me, like the combination and everything of this, I think is a 10. As far as putting the recipe together, this is a 10. I'll say taste is a 9, only because I don't know what the protein is, but
I know,
but
I think I'm right. We'll see at the end. I think it's sausage.
yeah, because I never had a breakfast burrito like this, and the combination and everything on this, I know I would order this like 100 times over.
Yeah, I'm definitely ordering it.
I do. I would say definitely. Oh man, it's definitely a. I'm gonna say 9 for presentation.
Okay.
I like it. But like I'm with you guys a little bit about knowing what the protein is. It's not the worst because it does taste great.
Yeah.
But and then also with the salsa,
What's
so
your
that
guess
was
on-
9 for the first one.
What's your guess on
And
what
then-
the protein is?
Maybe a sausage. Or,
Yeah, I think we
or
all agree.
kind of
That's
sausage.
sausage.
And then a let's see here. And then also with the salsa, I would say
we ain't doing
that,
a salsa
that
right
was
yet.
a 9. Oh, I thought. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Presentation
yeah,
and
yeah.
taste.
Presentation and the taste.
Yeah.
And then the
We're gonna get
taste
on
is
here
a
in
9.
about 25 seconds. I know this is Cowpig, and that's fine. And this looks fantastic.
I seen this on
Javier.
Instagram. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
I know what
this
this
is
is.
Instagram famous. This is it's like eating Kim Kardashian.
Yo, this dude is crazy. Listen, this is how good it is. I seen somebody post their burrito from Cowpig, and I text Mike like, we have to figure out how to get one of these
Mhm.
because our schedule is crazy. So it's hard for us to get down places in the morning. But here we go.
Yeah, Rock 102.1 KFMA. If you were looking for dudes eating food on the radio, you tuned into the right place. Because we got 3 dudes eating food on the radio because we're doing a breakfast burrito challenge. Here's the takeaway so far. Like, well, obviously, we know we have great Mexican food in town, better than any other place in the country. There are breakfast burritos out there that you have not tried. I mean, flavor profiles and combinations that you have no idea exist. So if you're just one of those basic bitches who've been just having a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast burrito for your entire life, it's time to change up the game. I'm eating Cowpig's fried chicken like a breakfast burrito. So it reminds me. Is it tendies? Get close to the microphone, Chef Gary. So you call them tendies? What is it? What is
Chicken
it?
tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, chicken
But
tenders.
anybody that follows Cowpig knows that they're tendies.
I know. Well, I follow Cowpig. Stop it. God, this guy just keep throwing me under the bus. But yes, it's great, and I mean, it took. I'm such a gringo. It took me Chick-fil-A 10 years ago to realize chicken can go with eggs. I didn't realize that'd be a combination.
That's bad.
And I always thought, well, no, I mean, I always thought like you could only do pork products with eggs when you're doing breakfast.
True.
And I never, and I kept asking this question to myself growing up as a kid. I swear to God that I'm like, there's got to be more meat that you could put with eggs that make it good. And yeah, doing a chicken like this, chicken tenders cut up, got the eggs. Tendies. If you follow Cowpig on Instagram, then you know the lingo of the chicken tendies.
They're dabtastic.
Yeah, brought to you by Dabs for sure. So, yeah, this is a stonerific burrito. I can see any kind of U of A kid, especially 2 a.m. or the hangover burrito, any of that stuff. If you want a gut buster that's gonna absorb all the toxins in your body from the night before.
Activity absorbance. That's what it is.
Absolutely. So Javier, come here real quick. Since we know it's you on this burrito, what's in this burrito? Give me the break. Oh, go get on that microphone there. That one right there. Yeah. Tell me this. I
don't even know what's in it.
I was high. I just started throwing together stuff.
So our burrito consists of green chilies, our breakfast potatoes, some bacon, our chicken tenders, and our Cowpig sauce, and a little dusting of our spicy seasoning.
I was about to say something hot on it. That's what it is.
That's our spicy seasoning. So it's basically whatever we have on our truck that we can gather up, and boom, that's what we make.
It's like the perfect stoner food, perfect stoner breakfast burrito.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that's the
brought to you by Leafers too as well. So.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. All right, well, thank you, Javier. Cowpig, you got to follow them on Instagram to see everything. Erica, did we eat your burrito first? The first burrito, your burrito? Yeah, tell me. Oh, good. I thought you did. So come here. While we're talking and breaking down, just different flavors and ingredients. What was in your burrito?
That was our house-made pork chorizo.
That was your house-made chorizo. That was amazing chorizo. Oh my God.
I don't think I would have guessed that.
That's amazing.
I was like, I just had it. But
Well, it's got to be congruous, right? So
Yeah.
we want it to all kind of.
No, that's perfect. I couldn't guess it. We couldn't
Yes.
guess that. That's perfect.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I had a feeling after that. So let's get our next burrito because we're gonna need these chefs to break down what's in it.
Don't take this. Don't take this one. I need
Yeah.
to sit right here.
You want them chicken tendies? Yeah. I'm gonna eat all 4 of those. And then also,
we got a score. We got a score.
Hey,
Cowpig.
Write it down. Stace, Erica, I want to also compliment you on the guacamole, the house guacamole that you guys made. Amazing, like consistency, like the texture, but the flavor, is really, really good. So I know that's house made as well. Seis, 3 locations with Seis, and of course Cowpig has a coop in American Eat Co. All right, this one bacon, egg, and potato with got different salsas here. All right,
Bacon, egg, and potato. That's good.
writing
You know, it's funny. I had a colleague that I worked with. He was kind of a douche, but he was talking about this breakfast burrito that he was having. He's like, man, they do something like really crazy with their potatoes. They like make this, it's not normal, just diced potatoes. They're like long and thin. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to try this out. So one day, after work, we go and we try one of these breakfast burritos that he was raving about with these long potatoes. So then I grab it. We go back to his place. I sit down and go eat. And I look and I'm like, yo, these are French fries. Like your long potato sticks that you're referring to are French fries, right? So I just spit food on my mic. Anyways, these are French fries as well.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. Which is good, it's go-to, but don't call them potato sticks.
Yeah, that's crazy. Potato sticks. That's.
I'll tell you this right now. Like, I love the salsa on here, the orange salsa in particular that comes with this.
What is it? Yeah.
Looks good.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't know, but I like the color. I like the spice and the flavor on that. It's super good. And then the rest, bacon, egg, and cheese, pretty standard there.
That took it up a level right there.
Oh man, that orange salsa is amazing. So if you can get that by the gallon at this place, which one is that? Is that yours? Nice.
That's yours.
Fortunately, you can.
Come here. What is this? What is this salsa?
Crazy.
It's habanero and turmeric. Hot sauce. Yeah.
Ooh, they got a lot of tang on the back end. I
Yeah,
like it.
Good stuff.
honestly,
And
like,
it's good for you. Good for your joints.
is it good for your joints?
Yeah.
So you're saying that like,
Oh, see, I need this.
yeah, it's hot on my mouth, but
Charro Chico, right?
Yeah, we got to rub it on his leg.
Charro Chico.
perfect.
I'm gonna be honest.
Burrito like this runs how much at Charro Chico?
Yeah.
I think it's like $12. That's just our basic entry level. Then you can add carne asada or
All the different labels, yeah.
Okay.
Bacon's good quality and salsa. And you have a salsa bar there too.
Yeah.
So how many salsas at your salsa bar?
we have
Yeah, 8 different salsas. And I mean, even just try, like, I don't even think I've had anything like this.
I've never had nothing like this before.
Delicious.
That's a unique.
House made, in-house.
Chef Gary.
Chef Gary kills again.
Come on, man. That's
All
why
right.
he's on TV.
All right, let's see.
Come on, man.
That's right. That's why he's on
That's
TV.
why he's on TV.
All right, one more here. God, it's gonna be close though. It's gonna be close.
The sauce, man. The sauce for this one just took it to a whole nother.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, he's the man on the sauce.
I know. I feel like I should write my name on there, so I'll remember which one I had.
All right, we are eating here. It is a burrito taste test challenge. And
they're infamous.
These 4 locations are obviously around town. Tucson is the best Mexican food in the nation. We know this, but also the best breakfast burritos. These burritos are great. This one, like, it looks like it's grilled. It has, it's almost like a panini of burritos. Obviously, a lot of potato in this. So I'm gonna try this out. Looks like it's a chorizo.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a chorizo. Oh, I know where this is from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good. In fact, there's no egg in this. There's just chorizo and potato and green chilies.
It is egg in it. Which one you got?
There's no egg in this.
Oh, I got egg in mine.
Well, good for you.
Probably because I ain't getting no cheese.
Oh, nice. They put the green chili.
I had this before though, but this is good.
All right. Well, I mean, there is no losers here.
No.
And I need music in the background. I know my GM's probably listening right now, being like, "What the hell are you doing? You guys are you're just chewing into a microphone. What are you doing?" It's a visual experience, though. So, all right.
Yeah, Barista Del Barrio. Usually there's a line, and shout out to Summer for waiting in that line this morning.
Yes,
right?
There's a line every morning. Barista Del Barrio. What's the location of that place, Michael?
It's off St. Mary's.
It's right there by the School of the Blind and Deaf, right?
Yeah. So, well, shout out to them. And that is a fantastic burrito. I can understand why there's a line.
So I drive out past there every day when I go to pick up my truck.
Mm-hmm.
And the only time I stop is 'cause I'm on a time crunch. The only time I stop there, because I go there on a regular.
Yeah.
The only time I stop there is if there's no line.
Right.
So
when there's no line.
No line. I roll up. She knows my order. And
well, how often is that? Is it always a line? Because
there's always a line.
Yeah,
always a line. So the sweet spot for me is to hit there about 11:30 till noon. Right before they close, I can roll up, grab my coffee and a burrito, and head to the truck.
Yeah,
So
I
they have
love it.
great coffee
yeah,
there.
really good.
Oh, it's fantastic. And there's here. Let's break this down before we reveal our individual favorites, because I don't think there's a way to crown an overall winner in this.
I want they're all amazing in their own right.
Yeah, I want people. You're gonna see exactly what these burritos look like at youtube.com/beefvegan. Know that. You'll be able to watch the replay. So you're gonna be able to check out all this. Erica, step right up. Erica, I'm gonna tell you right now. From Seis, your breakfast burrito is my favorite breakfast burrito. It really was. I loved all the combinations of flavors that you had there. It was also light, even though it was big and filling. Like, I felt like, I could eat 1.5 pounds of this, and I'm not gonna get.
We can arrange that for you.
So seiskitchen.com is the website where people can check out your full menu with the 3 locations. The 3 locations are.
We have one location downtown at Mercado San Agustin, Congress and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Second location at River and Campbell in the Joesler Village. And our newest location up in Oro Valley.
Yes, excellent. Well, thank you so much, Erica, for coming in. Javier, get back here on the microphone. Cowpig is in the building. They got Coop in American Eco. I could tell that Cowpig was Shane's favorite breakfast burrito. Am I wrong, Shane?
Man, listen.
Let me know.
I'm gonna be honest. It's probably I could take something from everyone.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick today, I'm probably picking Cowpig because I'm a chicken. I never had chicken
tendies.
No, seriously, I never
You got it right.
Oh
yeah.
I eat the Chick-fil-A one, but I don't need to go there no more.
Right.
Shout out to Cowpig. Shout out to everybody that brought a burrito. They were all delicious. When we get to this Chef Gary's one, I got this.
All right, we'll get to that here on the stream.
Cowpig got the most tens.
Yes.
Yeah, Cowpig is.
So we got a 10 burrito. No wonder why I sell it for $10 anyways. Too.
Yeah,
It's the perfect 10.
Yes. Follow Cowpig on Instagram at Cowpig.
Cowpig for the win with the perfect 10.
There we go. Yes.
So that's our $10 burrito. And just FYI for the remainder of the month, maybe going into next year, just because everyone's so hard up right now, everything's so crazy.
Yeah.
All our meals on our truck are $12.
Nice.
So $12. You can't go anywhere in town, any fast food restaurant, and there's a place I have a bone to pick with in town. But they gave me a lot of business because they screwed up. They know who they are. But everything is $12.
Nice.
Everything is $12 on the truck. So come on out to the truck, support us. If you can't make it to the truck, go to the coop.
Nice.
And you get all your chicken needs there.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent. Yes. Well, and Cowpig member, follow them on Instagram. Find out Chef Gary, Barrio Concepts. Don't forget to check out Charro Chico, the latest Chica, the latest bar. No? All right. I'm going to keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Are you walking away from the mic now? I understand. I understand.
I understand.
I was so close to having
So
it there.
close.
All right. And also, one final shout out to the fourth burrito. Again, the name of that place was
Barista Del Barrio.
Thank you. All right. We are out of time on the FM side. We're wrapping it up here on the podcast broadcast stream, youtube.com/beefvegan. We'll see you at the Roadrunners games this weekend. Drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. Later. All right. So what are you going to say about the sauce real quick?
That sauce took that up about 3 points.
Took it up 3 points.
Like easily.
You're at 10 to 13.
Yeah, like for real.
I wasn't clear on the rules. I got a late night text message that said, "Hey, can you bring by bacon, egg, and cheese burritos?"
Yeah.
You're good.
No, this is fine though. If this is what I'm gonna say. If you want, well, he'd probably make it a little better if he had because that's Chef Gary. Come on now. But if you want, like, I'm a basic guy. If I don't want nothing too crazy,
this guy don't even like cheese.
Yeah, if I don't want nothing too crazy, this is fine for me. I have no complaints. But this sauce right here, let me put this in the camera. This sauce, go get you a gallon.
Yeah.
And it's good for your joints. It's good for your joints.
There you go. Yeah. So that's good. All right, Michael, what was your favorite burrito of the bunch?
Oh, man. That is really hard to choose here. But
you got to pick one.
Seis one back.
I know.
Yeah,
gone.
you bring the Seis
They're
one
gone,
back.
man.
Seis one back, too. Oh, no, you got to pick, though. Pick one. It's you're
on,
hungry.
don't be a punk.
You hungry. You in the same radius of all of them. Which one are you choosing?
It's tough because I do love that sauce with this Barista Del Barrio.
Yeah, the Barista Del Barrio sauce is good too.
You put me on
that has kick to it
it's
too.
Tough because I mean they are really, they're just so different, especially the chicken with Cowpig.
Yeah, the
I was
Cowpig
like,
one,
that was
yeah.
crazy because
Uh-huh.
I like chicken, the idea of chicken with breakfast because sometimes I'm like,
Well, there's
the
a
sausage
burrito for literally every moment in this
So-
situation. So, but again, Michael, we all picked our favorites, and we were
gotta
brave
pick.
enough.
Yeah,
we
you
were
guys-
brave
you
enough
guys
to
are brave.
admit it in
No
front of
pressure.
it.
Everybody's a winner.
Yeah,
No
like,
pressure.
all right.
I'm good friends with Chef Gary, right? I just followed Cowpig, and I still pick Seis. So you gotta
Yeah.
you have to just
It's okay.
suck it up and say which one was your favorite. It's okay.
oh, there's the music.
Yeah, the music. I was,
There's
I
the
was waiting
music.
for
I
it.
heard the music.
All right, which one is it
Okay.
gonna be?
So, I think we go with Barista Del Barrio.
Oh, what a dick!
That was
I'm like, they're not even here.
That was-
Everybody got a pick.
That was good. That was good. Everybody did
that
get
was
a pick.
tough.
Of
I
course.
mean, it's tough because they were all. I mean, really, they're.
I know.
really all
We know.
amazing.
Look,
That's
and
the
they
beauty
know.
of this, right?
You guys know. You see
The
these
best
burritos.
ones.
I'm sure you guys are fans of each other's burritos as well. So it was fantastic. And I don't want to Matt Damon, Robert from Late to the Party, or
Oh God, he's still sitting in the bathroom.
yeah. I gotta Jimmy Kimmel you here,
Hey, man.
Robert. I think your mic's muted anyways. I can't even hear you. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up the podcast broadcast stream. I'm gonna have to follow up with you on Monday. Can you do Monday?
We'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, I'm gonna Jimmy Kimmel you. My apologies to Robert from Late to the Party and Matt Damon. We ran out of time. They were gonna be on together. We're gonna do a top 3 of his favorite shows of the year. But I'd like to thank everybody again for coming and being part of this. So Seis Kitchen, Chef Gary with Charro Concepts, Cowpig, and of course
Barista Del Barrio.
Barista Del Barrio, which again, in about a month, I'll be able to say that fluently. But fantastic, excellent job, everyone. We're gonna clip these up and showcase these burritos. I can't thank you enough for kicking off our weekend right.
Yeah,
So thank you
appreciate
so much.
everybody that let us try the burritos on there. Appreciate you, Beef Vegan and Weirdo, even though she's off to the side, but she's here.
She's actually eating something. Which
is
yes.
Oh,
what?
She's sneaking something.
Yeah,
we
we're
gotta get that on camera, man.
What you got?
We gotta do group pictures real quick.
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. Follow or watching us from on Instagram as well. Talk to you later.